What is up?
Hey!
What is up with you?
Not much, man. It's an early day in L.A., man.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Well, we appreciate you getting up now.
We sure do.
You, before we talk about Zootopia, let's talk about this comedy troupe that you toured with, Corned Beef and Cabbage.
Oh, my that is old school.
Yeah.
You guys did your research.
Yeah. Now, which one were you, corned beef or cabbage?
I was cabbage because I'm round and smell a little odd, I guess.
Nice.
when warmed up.
But it was
What's not funny about that?
But it was three people in a comedy troupe called Corned Beef and Cabbage.
You know it, yep. And corn was very skinny, and beef was a stud.
Ooh, nice.
And so what'd you do? Work the comedy club circuit?
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, I did. I formed it. I had studied in Second City in Chicago, and after I was only 19 years old, and I couldn't get into any of the troops because I was so young, and they would perform where bars are, and they wouldn't let me in it because I was under 21. So I formed this other troupe, and we would do like Christmas corporate banquets and anything I could, kind of get my hands on. Oh, we did after proms. It was awesome.
After prom.
I just needed to make some money, man.
That's pretty funny.
That is great.
See, now that's
oh my God.
Now that's actually one of those things that would sound like something that a radio show would be named Corned Beef and Cabbage.
Yeah, it does.
It does have that ring.
Yeah.
It's funny, after a while, I think, because we were all so young when we made the name, we started going by CBC. So we're like, we're now like 25.
Yeah.
Have the ring it used to.
I think we should change our name to Donuts and Indifference.
Oh, nice, because I'm the donuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do too. And yeah, well, it's perfect. And actually, speaking of donuts, your character, Nate, is a donut eating cheetah. Hello.
I know. It was amazing. And we just celebrated like National Donut Day. So I got to do like this crazy tour of eating donuts all over the place.
You and me both,
awesome.
Nate. Yeah, you and me both. Actually, there was a Kimberly K donut on National Donut Eating Day. I bet you didn't have your own donut.
What was the flavor? What was it?
It was pink. It was. They met my requirements exactly. It was a Dunkin' Donuts. It was pink with
can
icing.
I explain it to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it was a pink donut. It had all kinds of sparkly sprinkles on the outside, and it was full of crap.
That's hilarious. I was going to say, all them sparkles, that's going to be fun coming out.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so anyway, in Zootopia, let's get back to your character again. Now, you're the voice of Clawhauser. And
I am.
So do you like doing the voice work better than being on camera?
It's definitely a lot less pressure. I will say that. And the animators get to like make you do all the funny. All you have to do is the voice. They can make I don't make any mistakes with my face.
Right.
So less pressure on that aspect.
So when you're doing it, you're sitting in a room with a mic, obviously, but are you seeing video at all, or is there a director just sort of telling you how to read the voice?
Yeah, usually what they'll do is they'll put up a storyboard and just say, okay, this is where we're taking your character in this scene. And sometimes they'll have sketches and sometimes they won't. And then, and then the director just kind of paints a picture for you, and then you just go for it. And some of the times, some of the scenes that were actually cut from this movie, there was tons of action sequences for my character specifically, where it was like, okay, now you're falling in a pit, or now you're doing this. So it was really an interesting thing. And then as the story went on, then I ended up being at the front desk of the ZPD. So that was a lot less action and a lot more donut eating.
We're on with Nate Torrence. You probably know him from that great comedy troupe, Corned Beef and Cabbage. But actually, he's in the Zootopia. And now you were also you were in that Get Smart movie. I mean, I've seen you in a lot of I've seen you in a lot of things.
Yeah, no, I've been lucky. Yeah, I was in Get Smart. I was in She's Out of My League. That was another fun movie. And then I've done television for the last couple of years. I was on HBO's Hello Ladies and Fox's Weird Loners. Oh. Yeah, so just making my rounds, I guess.
That's
so now
great.
that Weird Loners show, does that resemble your...
That was based out of New York. That was in the Bronx. We were based in it. We filmed it in L.A., so fake fake Bronx.
Right.
Oh, that's weird.
Did your life resemble that at all?
We got a lot of flack for it. No, I mean that's what's so funny is LA can only be New York in so many ways.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's always a funny thing to try to pull off. But we did our best, and it was such a fun show. It was so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about working with Steve Carell? I think he's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
He was such a good guy. I mean, totally one of those comedians that are just down to earth and is just approachable. And he's definitely on that short list of like, oh wow, if I would ever reach your heights in my career, I hope I'm as level-headed as you. You know.
Well,
Nice.
when you reach those heights, are you going to be level-headed, or are you going to?
I doubt it. I'm going to have pink donuts with glitter on them constantly in my room.
Now you're talking.
I will force that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Nate, that was the pinnacle of my career. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't get better. Yeah.
He reached it. When we get donuts named after, if it's time to call it quits.
Exactly. It's hilarious.
All right.
So Zootopia is coming out on Blu-ray today. That's pretty cool.
Yes. Pretty awesome.
Right. So now, if it's coming out today, Nate, what would be today's date?
It is June 7th.
Yes. He wins.
He gets a Kimberly K donut.
He gets a donut. Yes. All right, Nate.
We love you,
Nate Torrence. Check him out on Zootopia, which is coming out today on Blu-ray. And what's your next TV thing so we can look for you?
I actually do another Disney animated show called Star versus the Forces of Evil. So that's next up, and then hopefully I'll be on a new TV show. We're just kind of sealing a couple things right now, but I can't announce it right now. But hopefully you'll be seeing me in the fall.
All right.
Great.
Well, that's very cool. You're a lot of fun, Nate.
Yes.
We appreciate you taking a few minutes out to talk to us.
Thanks so much, man.